returners, how you guys doing today? And today we are going to be reacting a video by Charlie, and this is Nick Avocado. Situation is going crazy, bro. It is crazy. I've been hearing some stories about him recently, and something a little bit that I'm confused about. But yeah, we just gonna get to the video, and hopefully that Charlie's gonna give me some context.
Last night I went to bed really early. I was just all tuckered out, so I said goodbye moon, and I snuggled on into bed to catch some Z's. Little did I know that while I slumbered, we'd all been paid a visit by someone very special. And I'm not talking about Santa Claus, but I am talking about another man in a red shirt, Nikocado Avocado. I woke up this morning in a different timeline. I think we shifted back to the Berenstain Bears universe and left the Berenstain Bears universe behind.
2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps.
Yeah, he did a recent video about him trying to do this weight loss thing, and something about the only reason why he liked this because of YouTube, which I think is stupid. I don't think you should blame YouTube for your actions. But something about if he didn't do YouTube, he wouldn't be like this. Talking about he hated friends, he hated his family, he hated his husband. I watch the whole video, but I watch like video clips of it. And then after that, he put up a video of him being like a little bit slimmer. In my head, I'm like, oh, this is him now. And then I had to rethink and be like, oh no, this is not him. This ain't no fucking way he can be that damn slim that damn quick. You could not just lose weight just like that overnight or just for a day. So
Steps ahead. This has been the greatest social experiment for my entire life. So I am the villain because
this gotta be him before he did.
This moment right here is this generation's
all these damn
I am your father. This is up there with the Darth Vader identity reveal. Perhaps one of the most unexpected things I've seen in quite some time.
This is him now?
When I was watching this, I let out an audible whoa. Like I couldn't help myself. My body responded without any other part of me having say-so over it. My body itself, my soul, was shocked when he took the mask off there. So he gives like a villain monologue that sounds like it's out of the Fallout universe, talking about how he's 2 steps ahead because he had played the villain for so long now.
Today I woke up from a very long dream, and I also woke up having lost 250 pounds off of my body.
So this is him now. Oh, this is okay. Hold on. Okay.
Just yesterday, people were calling me fat and sick and boring.
And he shaved his head too.
Losing 250 pounds is an unbelievable feat that's nothing shy of extraordinary. And he mentions how even yesterday, YouTubers and many other people were calling him sad, fat, depressing, sick, and all of that, and still making videos about him, even while he secretly, over the course of 2 years, had been losing all of that weight. And all the videos that people were talking about were actually videos that Nikocado had filmed 2 years prior and kept drip feeding to the community to keep them either entertained or keep himself fanning the flames of drama for people to latch on to. It is actually very fascinating. Now, some of you might recall about 4 years ago, Nikocado Avocado and myself had a tiny bit of beef. I'm talking like a Salisbury steak level of beef between us, and we had a bit of a tinkle tussle back and forth pissing contest, and ooh, fact check jump scare. I wanted to double check when all of that took place, so I looked at it. It turns out it was 2021 AD. It was late September, so it's coming up on 3 years, not 4. I was a little off on that. Time moves very weird now. I don't know what happened, but time is moving at a different speed than it used to. After all that drama, I had actually kept up with Nikocado Avocado, occasionally just tuning in to check in and see what's going on. I made a video like a year ago on a piece of content that Nick dropped where he actually did talk about a weight loss journey that he was going on. And I've kind of just been cheering him on from the sidelines ever since then, just hoping that he'd follow through on that just to see where it all goes. So to see...
Because most people, they say, oh, I'm doing on a weight loss journey, they ended up just not doing it. Because I kind of feel like that's the thing with people. Like when people want to lose weight, they think that's something that you could just do quick, and it's like, nah, nigga, that takes time. Like there is this girl that I heard of called Amberlynn Ree, I think that's her name. She talking about she wanted to do a weight loss journey, and all of a sudden she was gaining more and more weight, and it's like, girl.
See this come up was not only extremely surprising, just given how much weight he had lost in a relatively short period of time. I know to a lot of people 2 years, like on the internet terms, that's like ancient history. Things that happened 2 years ago, that might as well be the fucking void century that no one remembers. But like speaking realistically, 2 years to lose 250 pounds, that's a speed run. Those are gold splits.
I haven't made a video for like 2 years, and this is where I'm posting now on this channel. So,
so this is him.
Okay. If you want, I'm actually posting more next week. So, yeah, that would mean a lot to me.
On his second channel, he mentions that it's been 2 years since he's made a video. So, you can piece little breadcrumbs together in your head and follow this path here, connecting the dots. He has released videos on all of his channels over the course of 2 years. Quite a few of them. Not to the same frequency that he used to, but he still had a ton of videos that he was releasing over the last 2 years. Videos that were posted 2 weeks ago, or even as recent as 5 days ago, where he is that same weight, were all apparently recorded years ago. And it's not like it's CGI and it's not AI generated content. Nick actually just had a crazy backlog, like the Library of Alexandria for mukbangs, and he just kept going to the vault to upload some of that old pre-recorded content as if it was new, and people were none the wiser. I even went through these 2 videos here in particular just to see if I could find like a date somewhere on like his phone, or when he went to the Heart Attack Grill, like maybe like a calendar sticking on a wall, but I didn't see anything. Maybe I missed it. I did kind of go through it like 2x speed, so maybe it like flashed by really quick and I just didn't see it. But I do believe him that these were recorded years ago, because that's the only logical explanation for how he is.
That's why I said I'm a little bit confused about that whole situation, because I was on YouTube, right? And then I was just surfing, and then I came across a video of his channel with the red shirt and him being slimmer, like we just all saw. And I'm like, oh, this is him now? And then I had to rethink that. I was like, something that's not fucking right.
He is 250 pounds down right now, yet 5 days ago he has a video at the Heart Attack Grill where he's still like 400 pounds or whatever.
I'm not gonna lie, that had me
Dude was playing chess while the rest of us were playing checkers. He played us like a goddamn violin.
So it was
Nick
fake.
loves the violin. Many of you might not remember this from the Nick Expanded Universe, the lore, but he was actually an incredible violin player. He was more decorated than like Captain America in terms of accolades when it came to this. Like in his field of violin, he was a very well-regarded, talented player. And he came out here and just fucking Gangnam styled on us. He really did play us like a sweet melody on that instrument.
It was a long 8 years, wasn't it? It was a long 8 years.
Transform your newsletter into its very own mobile app and allow your readers to install it directly on their home screen.
No.
And I didn't think that it would have gone
Wait
this
a minute,
long.
after this I need to do a little bit of
It was like a
research.
bad
I need
dream.
to...
Yeah. It was like a really
That
bad
depends
dream
if I'm
about you.
still interested.
And it's over. It was just a dream.
For a long time, Nick
Hold on,
became
y'all. I'm listening. Let me
synonymous
just...
with
Hold on.
breakdowns on camera. Nick and breakdown went together like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I'm
And
checking out
that's
his
something
shit,
people
y'all.
talked about a lot, but then always talked about how it was always fake for views and drama and controversy. I have always somewhat believed that there was always an element of truth to some of the things Nick was saying. I really do believe that Nick was miserable with what he was doing, but felt like he had to keep doing it because that was his source of income. That was his livelihood. And he was probably very afraid to just stop doing that, which is completely understandable because if people are subscribing to watch you eat yourself to death and you stop doing that, they might leave. And now you've got your ass in your asshole and no money being generated anymore because the audience left from you not doing the content they wanted you to be doing. And I really do feel like he felt like he was a prisoner to that for a while. I'm not trying to be an armchair psychologist here, it's just I've watched a lot of Nick's content. It really does feel like there is a lot of truth to some of the things he has said during these moments. And the way he talks about it here, calling it a bad dream, isn't exactly a glowing review of that time. You know, if someone said that to me, like, hey Charles, I know we spent 8 years together, but it's kind of just like a bad dream I'm done with, I wouldn't exactly be smiling from ear to ear about that. But now Nick has made some big changes, clearly, and his audience is extremely supportive. They are very receptive to this, cheering him on in a big way, pumping their fist and celebrating this. The video on his main channel about it is exploding. The video on his second channel is exploding. He's made 2 videos and both are popping the fuck off. His community is showing nothing but love and oodles of support for this. And it's what people have said for a long time, that if Nick actually did go through this weight loss journey, it'd probably be extremely good for him. Like, not only health-wise, but like in terms of his channels and like his community. It's inspirational. Like, people would love to see that, and I think it's clearly showing here. And it's not like Nick has to stop doing mukbangs just because he loses a lot of weight. And it seems like he is going to continue to do mukbangs because he loves doing them.
We were all just dreaming. Cheers. And I love being a mukbanger. I love food. I like eating food. And I like being here. So let me know what you think.
Just because he's lost 250 pounds doesn't mean that he's washed and you need to hang the jersey in the rafters and retire his jersey number. You know, like, he can still keep doing mukbangs the same way he was before, but...
Yeah, you can still do that, but again, be careful with your fucking weight. Oh yeah, and I'm sorry that y'all see me looking down, y'all. Actually, I'm doing my little bit of a research of Nick Avocado, and this is actually what he looks like now. The only reason, I'm sorry, because I got a little bit confused. I'm seeing something about trick the internet and yada 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 and this and that and third. And while Charlie right here talking about the same thing, and I'm like, hold on, let me just think for a minute. Oh, so this is actually him. I'm proud of him. I'm really proud.
Now in a healthier place. And like I said last time when he had lost, I think it was like 89 pounds at the time, he seems happier. You know, like, I'm not his therapist. I don't know Nick personally, but just from what comes across in the content, he seems happier at lower weights. Like, in the content where he weighs less, he actually just seems like a happier person.
Listen, you don't need to be nobody fucking therapist just to know when they're happy or when they're not, when it comes to, like, weight. I mean, like, let's be fucking for real. Just like I said last time, ain't nobody that can be that fucking happy to be 500, 400, 200 or whatever something pounds and just living a good ass, happy ass life. Like, you mean to tell me struggling to get up the stairs, struggling to barely do anything and all that fucking shit? Bitch, I know y'all niggas is fucking depressed. So how the fuck y'all gonna tell me y'all still happy? Like, ain't no fucking way.
At least that's the impression I get watching it. So it's really something to celebrate here with what Nick has been able to accomplish. And I really am happy to see that the reception to it has been overwhelmingly positive. It is incredible work. This is an effort that is extremely impressive. I'm also really curious and excited to see what Nick does going forward. If he's going to continue to do, like, exclusively mukbangs, or maybe he's going to talk about this weight loss journey that he secretly went on for a long period of time. I'd be really interested to see, like, what he did to lose all of that weight so quickly. I think that'd be really interesting content if he talked about it, or, you know, showcase,
because weight loss, that's not like something that you can just
doing weight training,
lose quickly.
What that looked like. I think it'd be really good bangers, like if he made content around that as well. while still, of course, having mukbang be the bread and butter. I think it'd be cool now if he would supplement it with things about this weight loss journey. The violin, I think, would be cool to bring back, because if you look at Nick's older videos, he really is like a fucking wizard with that instrument. I think there's a lot of potential and a lot of possibility with where Nick currently is. And it's nothing but positives here, so I wanted to talk about it a little bit. And yeah, that's it. See ya.
Yeah, and I'ma head out too, guys. So yeah, like I say, I'm sorry for y'all. Y'all saw me scrolling down on my phone. I was researching Nick Avocado.
I have to finish writing this paper. I'm swamped.
I was too busy, a little bit busy searching for Nick Avocado while we watching Charlie. Charlie fine. He's cute. But anyway, that's besides the point. But yeah, like I'm really excited that, not really excited because I really don't care that too much in people life too much, but I am nosy. But yeah, yeah, I'm really proud of Nick becoming that size, and I like to see him happy. So just like Charlie said, like just like he said, he curious to know what next steps are. I'm a little bit curious to know what his next steps are too. And I think that Nick Avocado, he should do like a healthier food in the kitchen, you know, cook healthier stuff. That can be like motivation, educational about health. I think that's something that I feel like people should tune in, because it's like, let me tell you something, health problems is real. Diabetes and heart disease, all that shit is real. Like y'all need to focus on y'all weight, because y'all weight is a big part of y'all health. So yeah, like that's all I gotta say. That's it for the video, and I will see you guys next time.